giddy up and jump on that first gear, right? That was sweet. Nice. Hi, I'm Lou with another episode of My Car Story, and today I'm in Carlisle, Pennsylvania at the Chrysler Nationals, and I found Dave, and Dave's got a tribute car, but you'll see it's okay. Dave, your last name?
Yeah, Thurley.
Dave Thurley. So tell me what year, make, and model this one is.
It's a 1966 Coronet Deluxe two-door sedan.
The Post. So let's take a look. The one thing with this car that caught my attention, what else does it have under the hood?
It's got a 426 Hemi.
Come right alongside me. And we'll take a look at that. This one you have really put together well. This is its first showing, by the way. Tell me what's the how is it as far as attention getting?
It's actually, a lot of people have been paying attention. As I drive by, that you get the heads follow the car go by. It's actually really cool. Yeah.
It
Makes me feel like I did a good job.
Yeah, you did a good job. So come right alongside me. We'll show the car from the side. First of all, you did do a great job. And one of the things that caught my attention with this car is it had mirrors all over the bottom of it because the bottom looks as good as the top. How long did this restoration take?
About 20 years.
20 years.
Yeah.
And it's finally here. The Coronet Deluxe with the 426 Hemi. Now, did they ever make a 426 Deluxe Hemi or no?
Yes.
They did. Okay, so it was not
Very few.
Very few. So originally, when you found the car, it was going to be for your wife. How did this story happen?
My wife has no car, so she grumbled a little bit. So then I found the car and I thought it was kind of cool. Then I discovered that it was a 4-speed car and said, no, this car's got to be mine.
I like how there's a little indentation there. Do you have the keys for the trunk?
I do.
Let's open that up. Now, did she get a car finally?
No.
Not yet. Okay, so we'll see. That's still in the making. We'll have kind of a video too with your wife Kellyanne, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, we'll have Kellyanne in the next video. All right, we'll close that. That looks great with the houndstooth. May I open it?
Yes.
I like all the trim work here. Needless to say, the post. Now, this car back in the day was strictly built for basically the drag race. And if it had the post, it was basically for stability inside. So it's really plain Jane. You've got the bench seat here. Now, did you even the mats you see are missing?
No, it's actually a rubber mat car.
Well, I'm saying, yeah, rubber mat, but it wasn't, carpeted or anything extensive. Now, were most of the cars that were the posts, were they bench seat or were they buckets?
Bench. They were a low budget car.
So it was just to be just like this and strictly for the drag racing.
Correct.
This is great. We have the right amount of pedals, as you can see. Now, as I recall too, they usually didn't have a tack. Is that accurate?
Correct.
Which would be something that you'd think a drag car might need, just generally. But that's not how it was. There's your stick. Like so. There we go. It's really well done, Dave. Let's show them under the hood, shall we? I'm just curious, what took so long with the restoration? Was there parts? Was it just getting the revenue for it? What was the
combination of everything? Children.
Yeah,
You
okay.
don't have children,
All right.
and the pockets are only so deep.
Right,
so
right. The more children, the longer the
Longer the
restoration.
project.
Right, exactly. Well, it looks just great. Now, where did you find the Hemi at?
Columbus, Ohio, at one of
Okay.
the Mopar shows.
And they had that. You said this is the one for this car.
And this is a 1971 E-body Hemi motor.
Okay,
And the car is still in existence that this motor belongs to.
got it. Okay, let's fire it up, shall we? idle. Dave, can you step on the brakes? Step on the brakes for a second. There we go. You can take your foot off the brakes. Go ahead, give it a rev. Very nice. We're both smiling like little kids. We gotta take this one for a ride.
You can do that.
All right, great. Dave and I are the 426 Hemi. The engine is somewhat recently built, so we're not gonna pound on it. Although we did give you a little acceleration run in first gear in the little opener. I will show you this nice little road run. You never see 426 Hemis on a race course like this, but they do today. So I know you're just getting used to it. How's it feel?
Like an old car.
Like an old car. It's not quiet. No. It definitely speaks to you. It's a visceral experience. I mean, you feel it, you hear it, there's vibration. What was the final piece when you're putting it together?
The dog dish hubcap.
Is that right? That's surprising.
Yeah.
Did it take long to find them, or?
No, they just needed to be polished, and I don't know, the dog dish hubcaps to me were like the final signature. So I signed it with the dog dish hubcaps at the end.
To make it feel like
Yeah, it's done.
It's done. It's the drag Hemi, and it's all right there. As it gets broken in, maybe we'll give it more acceleration. Here's a little. It's gonna sound good through this tunnel. We'll just let people listen into this. That's a head yanker. That's a head yanker. Well, Dave, we're gonna bring this one back. So much fun getting a chance to meet you and bring your car out for the first time and get this kind of reaction. We'll see what kind of reaction people have on the channel to it. Thanks so much for being on my car story.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.